Russian forces have carried out multiple airstrikes on a military training ground in western Ukraine, bringing the war closer to NATO's front line. However, despite the ongoing tensions, Russia and Ukraine will resume negotiations on Monday via video conference call. Suk-hyen reports.
Russian attacks continued on Sunday with a spat of airstrikes on a military training ground near Lviv in western Ukraine. Officials in Ukraine confirmed that at least 35 people have been killed and hundreds injured. At a briefing, Russia's Defense Ministry spokesperson said the airstrike had destroyed a large amount of weapons supplied by foreign nations that were being stored at the training facility which previously hosted NATO military instructors. He claimed the strike killed up to 180 foreign mercenaries and said that Moscow will continue to eliminate those arriving to fight in Ukraine. The assault on the Arirang military compound has now brought the war closer to the Polish border, just 25 kilometers away. Moscow had earlier warned that convoys of Western arms shipments to Ukraine could be considered legitimate targets. With Russia stepping up its bombardment of Ukrainian cities, including the capital Kyiv, it's feared that more and more civilians will suffer from the fierce fighting. In the besieged port city of Mariupol, hundreds of thousands of people remain trapped without food, water, and medical supplies, and more than 2,000 residents have been killed so far, according to the city council. There are still hopes, however, that last-minute diplomacy could spare further devastation. Russian and Ukraine officials have said that talks between the two countries will resume on Monday through a video conference call. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the main task of his delegation in talks with the Russian counterparts is to arrange a meeting between President Putin and himself.
Representatives of our countries are holding daily talks via video conference. Our delegation has a clear task to do everything to arrange a meeting between the presidents. The meeting, I'm sure, people are waiting for. It's clear that it's a difficult story, a difficult path, but we need that path.
Zelensky also repeated calls for NATO to implement a no-fly zone over Ukraine, warning that it's only a matter of time before Russian missiles fall on NATO territory and the home of NATO citizens. Meanwhile, top aides from the U.S. and China are expected to meet in Rome on Monday to discuss the ongoing war in Ukraine as worries mount that the conflict will take an even darker turn. Suk-hyen, Arirang News.